Come on! Come on! Oh my God. We finally made it. Come on, you gunners. We finally made it to another Champions League final. After 20, what? I lost count. Is it 22 years? 2000? I don't even get my maths right. 22 years? Is that right? 24 years? Whatever it is. No. I've got to make sure. I've got to make sure. My maths is bad. It's bad. Let's be sure. Just doing it now. Yeah? Just doing it now. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It was 2000. 20 years. 2006. 21 years. 21 years. I'm sure that's what it is. Whatever it is, it was 20. We are in a final, guys. We are in a final. We are in a final. 21 years counting. 22 years, sorry. I don't know what it is. Whatever it is, 2006. Do the maths, people. Do the maths. I can't believe it. My head's gone. My head is gone. Arsenal are through to a Champions League final. Last time was in Paris. This year, Budapest. Budapest. Arsenal 1, Atletico Madrid 0. Let me say that again, guys. Arsenal 1, Atletico Madrid 0. And I'll tell you what, guys, all I got to say, I'm going to take my hat off to a couple of players. Yeah. I'm going to take my hat off to a couple of players because I thought they played well. For a start, Victor Gokres. His hold-up play today was phenomenal. His hold-up play, he had their defence on toast. He had their defence on toast, even though he had a massive chance when Pierre came on and crossed that ball. And the goal was at his mercy and he puts it over, but it doesn't matter. It was him that did what we call the pre-assist, where he runs down the channel, what he did against Fulham was running those channels, backing up to the defenders. He was running them ragged. Yeah? They did not want to know. He was running them ragged. Floats a ball across. Let's get the team news first. My head's everywhere. Team news. Obviously, it's the same team against Fulham. He's gone with Miles Lewis-Skelly in that midfield. Yeah. Declan Rice, who I thought had a fantastic game on and off the ball. Raya in goal. Ben White, Saliba, Gabriel, Calafiori, and in that midfield you had Rice, you had Miles Lewis-Skelly, Eze at 10, Trossard on the left, Saka on the right, and Goka. Saka turned up today. That's twice now. He's turned up today in the most important part of the season. And he has got us to a final. He has got us to a final, guys. I am so gassed. Mate. You should have, the house, listen, the neighbours must have thought there was a fight going on. They must have thought there was a fight with the noise that we was making. I was on the phone with my mates. We did a video call. It was just phenomenal. I was almost in tears, man. Fantastic. Arsenal are in a final. Oh my gosh. I can't believe it. Man. I can't believe it, but we're there. We're there. We are there. And look, as I said, let's talk about some of the players. Yeah, let's talk about some of the players. I'm not worried about what Atletico Madrid are doing. It's about us tonight. We went into this game on aggregate 1-1. And you could say it was poised, you know what I mean? But I had faith that Arsenal were going to go and win this game. I said 2-1 on Rashid's channel. Big up to Rashid. I said 2-1 on his channel in normal time. And to be honest, when I'm looking at it, you know what I mean, both sides came out, and I want to say they played at any kind of ferocity or pace. You know what I mean? Arsenal keeping the ball. You know, Atletico Madrid started to grow into it. They were finding little, gaps down the wings and stuff like that. Did you have any real scare? Not really. I mean, listen, they had 9 shots in total, 2 on target. I think we had something like 13 or 14 shots. Let me just be sure. Yes, we had 13 shots, and we also had 2 shots on target, of which one was the goal from Saka from a rebound from Trossard. And as I said, this ball's come over, it's floated over from Victor Gokres. And I can't remember who picked up the ball, but Trossard picked it up in the box and he's hit it at the keeper. Oblak, he's parried it. And who was there? Bukayo Saka, man. Bukayo Saka was there to put it in the back. There's no offside or nothing. We scored, and literally, I was thinking to myself, what we're going to do? We need that second goal, because I knew that, Atletico Madrid will probably grow into the game. They made loads of changes. Sorloth came on, and I was thinking, we're going to have problems. You know what I mean? They made a number of changes. I'm thinking, are we going to cope with this? We made some changes, and I was surprised. With Mikel Arteta taking off players. Now, I don't think they were injured. I just thought, with a massive game on Wednesday, after the result that we saw yesterday with Man City, do you know what I mean? These guys were going into this game confident, and I think they will go into the West Ham game confident as well. So, he made a lot of changes. And, Saka, I said, gets to go in the 44th minute. He then takes off. They made 3 changes. They just made a triple change on the 57th minute. So Arteta with that said, right, okay, 58th minute, 59th minute 2, he brings on Saka, off Saka, brings on Noddy Madueke. I'm not telling you something. Guys, I don't be a dampener, but Noddy Madueke, I'm sorry, you're not a footballer. I'm sorry. But anyway, he comes on in the 58th minute. Martin Odegaard comes on to Eze. Eze had a kind of, in that game, it was a little bit nonchalant on the ball, a little bit, you know what I mean? You got to be more decisive, you know what I mean, and have more urgency about you. Do you know what I'm saying? So a couple of times, the ball got away from him. But listen, he came off. He came off for Martin Odegaard, and Madueke came on for Saka. Pierre Ankebreak came on for California. So we made 3 changes there. Then they go and make another 2 more changes on the 60th, so and then Miles Lewis-Skelly comes off in the 74th minute for Martin Supermendy. At the start of the game, I think there was one point where, do you know what I mean? Because he's got this low centre of gravity and he likes to protect the ball. And I think there was one instance where he pulled a player down in a dangerous position. Nothing came of it, but do you know what I mean? I still felt that he had a good game. To be honest, Rare didn't really have a lot to do when you think about it. I'm just trying to think, was he really tested? Not really. Not really. He's just done his bit. And what I liked about Rare today, sometimes he went short, sometimes he went long. And I noticed when he was going long, Victor Gokres, his hold-up play today, you know what I mean? Just literally bringing the ball and holding up. Sometimes it was ricocheting off of him. He hasn't got the best touch in the world. But what he did well was kept those 2 defenders. He kept them honest. Yeah. And for me, he brought other players into the game. Trossard, I felt, had a decent game as well. Do you know what I mean? He hasn't got the pace to get past the fullbacks, but with his trickery, and as I said, he hits that shot from that floated cross from Victor Gokres. Keeper parries it, and Saka's there to put it in the back of the net. So I'm so pleased. I am so pleased, and it's fantastic. You know what I mean? And to be honest, I don't really think they really offered anything. To be honest, I don't really think they offered anything. I might have been watching a different game. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, you're nervous because when it's 1-0, you don't know what can happen. Anything can happen. They get that goal. What I didn't want to see is it go to extra time and knowing full well that we've got a game. So I take my hat off to Mikel Arteta. You brought the players off, even though Odegaard comes on. To be honest, he put himself about, had a shot that went over the bar. Did his job. You know what I mean? Zubimendi doesn't like being pressed, but he came on. But we saw the game out. That was the most important thing. We saw the game out. That is what it was for me. Very professional job. You know what I mean? We've protected that 1-0. Who we're going to get in the final, who knows? Who would I like to see? Listen, we're there now, so I don't really care. But if I had a preference, I'd probably say Bayern Munich. But listen, anything can happen in that final in Budapest. And boy, oh boy, you know, just seeing the fan base and just seeing, you know, even before the game, you know, the coach bringing an Arsenal team in, the red flares were going off. Do you know what I mean? There was a massive and fantastic atmosphere. Big up to DJ B. Saw your shorts. And I'm sure I heard you sing North London Forever. Mate, you've been caught. You said the last little line. Listen, don't worry, man. I'm sure you can edit it out. But listen, big up to you every time. I saw you there celebrating. We've done it. We've got into the final. And I know for DJ B, you know, when he went to Paris in 2006, you know, missing out on that Champions League. 20 years. So my maths is right. It's 20 years now. I figured it out. It's 20 years. So, guys, I'm just over the moon. You know what I mean? I went to phone this person, phone that person. My phone was going mad. It's just great. And big up to everybody, all the content creators, the people over our side. This is what we wanted. This is what we dreamed of. And Mikel Arteta has done it. And I take my hat off to you, Mikel Arteta, because you've managed this side to a Champions League final. And there's a possibility that we could go on and win the league come the end of this season. 3 games to go. Champions League final. We're in a very good place. But we've got to just take it game by game. West Ham next. We win that game, I think the league is ours. And then if that's the case, if Man City drop, they can't afford to drop, we can invest our players for that Champions League final. May the 30th in Budapest. Wow, we're there. Guys, we are there. We finally made it. Come on, you Gunners, man. I am so pleased. I'm so gassed. I'm gassed for the players. Saka turned up today and got us through into a Champions League final. And big up to everybody. Big up. Saw Shane, Curtis Shaw, raiding Shane. And I could see you and Views were there doing your thing. You know what I mean? We're all happy over here. We're all happy over here. And we just can't wait now. Now we focus on the league. Yeah, get our attention on the league. I mean, London, listen, we're going to be unbearable. I'm going to tell you this now. We are going to be unbearable. We haven't won it yet. So just keep our feet on the ground, people. Let's keep our feet on the ground. Yeah, and if we can go and win the league, and if there's possibility that we go and win the Champions League and do a double, oh my Lord. London is shutting down. London is shutting down. And all those ops that are watching Arsenal, I know you wanted to see us go out tonight. Oh, it ain't going to be very nice for you. Is it? No, it ain't. That's all I've got to say. Check me out tomorrow on the What's Going On podcast. That's going to be banging tomorrow. Yeah, we're going to be talking about the game tonight. And we're going to talk about, obviously, the Premier League and what's happened and the twists and turns and the ups and downs of the Premier League, the relegation, the title, fight for Europe, all of that. We're going to talk about it. But tonight, it's all about the Arsenal getting to a Champions League final first time in 20 years. Oh my gosh, I can't wait. And boy, I'm going to be linking up with my mates and everything. Hold on a second. Right now, I've got DJ B. I've got DJ B on the line. I'm doing my match reaction. DJ B, just say what you got to say, bro. I'm doing my match reaction video recording, mate. Man. Just tell me. I saw you singing on your shorts. You nearly sung North London Forever. It came out of your mouth.
Nearly.
You need to edit that video, bro. You need to edit that video.
I was beside myself, my friend.
Oh, my God.
Myself. The atmosphere was brilliant.
Yep.
Defensively, we were solid. Gabriel was outstanding.
Yep.
You know, it weren't a spectacle.
No.
You know, it weren't a spectacle for the neutral, but at the end of the day, Gorkarez worked the line brilliantly.
Oh, my gosh.
He was absolutely brilliant.
Fantastic.
He was absolutely brilliant. Declan Rice in midfield. Norsky, it's just a pleasure to be there, my friend.
My
it's a
God.
pleasure to be there. Yeah.
I could imagine, DJB. I could imagine, mate. I could imagine, man. I mean, my household, the neighbours must have thought we was having a big fight in there because we went absolutely crazy, mate. You know what I mean? I'm surprised I've got my voice back. Do you know what I mean? But it's just to think, 20 years is a long time, bro. 20 years. I couldn't even get my maths right. I couldn't even get my maths right. After 21, 22, I just lost me. My head was gone. But man, it was fantastic, and
it was crazy. The occasion was brilliant. The atmosphere from the start was brilliant. I mean, as I said, you know, you can only beat what's in front of you. We got a favourable draw, but you got to do what you got to do. There was only one chance, and we took it. One chance, and we took it.
Watching the game, DJB, did Atletico offer really anything? Because when I'm watching it, I didn't really.
Do you know what? He made a mistake. He bought off Griezmann and Alvarez, and he bought on Sorloth. And he took Griezmann and Alvarez off. Griezmann started to get into those little pockets.
That's right,
And he started to get into the little pockets, and he started to get on the ball. And I was shocked that he bought him off. Right. I thought he would have gone with Sorloth and Alvarez up front. But he left Sorloth on his own up front, isolated, and Gabriel and Saliba just took care of him.
Dealt with him, So basically, he made a wrong move there.
He made a wrong move. He did make a wrong move. He did make a wrong move. However, if it had gone to extra time, the team we finished with, I think we may have struggled in extra time.
I'm not going to lie. I mean, what was your thoughts, just quickly? What was your thoughts? Obviously, Madueke, listen, I don't want to bring a dampener to the thing, but Madueke.
Oh, no, he was shocking. He was shocking, mate.
He's absolutely shocking. I mean, Odegaard came on, you know, had a shot, it went over the bar. I didn't think he was bad or anything like that. He just came on, kept things ticking over. Zubamendi, same sort of thing. Obviously, he doesn't like being pressed. Giving away unnecessary fouls, but obviously not near our box. It was sort of more further up the field. But Declan Rice, mate, on and off the ball, the long busting runs. I don't know where he's got his engine from, mate. And he said, Gorkarez, his hold up play. For me, Eze, the thing with Eze today, and listen, he'll probably turn up for West Ham. I hope he does start for West Ham. I think he was just a little bit casual on the ball today. Do you know what I mean? There was a couple of times where he got caught on it. But look, he's taking them off. And
Eze weren't at his best game today.
No.
Eze weren't at his best game. And they're the question marks you have to ask about Eze. When the games are really, really big. Because he's played for Palace for so long, no disrespect to Palace, is his mind really up for big games like that? Because he's never really played for a massive club in a massive occasion. And I think sometimes the occasion gets to Eze in certain games. That's why he bought on Odegaard for probably his little bit of experience. And he kept the ball. He was busy. He mopped up. But you know, it looks a bit weak. So I was praying that they wouldn't score. Because if it had scored and gone into extra time, I was
very worried about it because the intensity dropped a bit. And as I said, Madueke for me, mate. Do you know what I mean? I would have probably rather brought on Max Downham. Now, just want to sort of finish with this. In terms of two things, bringing off those players. Do you think is just because he was brave to do that because obviously he made 3 changes. As soon as they made their changes, he made their changes. Not too long after them for 3 subs, like that. And then I think he made another change with Calafiori and Pierre Ankipai. So the thing is, do you think bringing off those players were to sort of get them prepared for Sunday, or was it more about him bringing on Odegaard and Zubamendi to more control the game?
I think with Saka, he can't last 90 minutes at the moment. I don't think he's had enough game time. So I don't think Saka can last 90 minutes. So I think what he's using Saka for is early on. I think he's using, he'll start Saka on Sunday. Get get it done early, bring him off. He can't last 90 minutes.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, when Saka comes off, we've got a weak link coming on, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Incape for Calafiori, right move again. Calafiori started to look tired.
Yeah.
Incape came on, made it solid, kept it solid, so that, protecting the 1-0. Eze weren't at his best, to be honest with you. Yeah. So, Odegaard coming on was probably the right move.
Yeah.
And, Zubimendi like for like, because I think Skelly took a knock. Or
he did. Yeah. So, yeah. And listen. I mean,
because Skelly hasn't had a lot of game time.
That's right. Yeah. So
I can understand a big game like that. It took it out of him.
Yeah,
so I fully understand that. Yeah. So. But listen.
But overall, Mikel Arteta, listen, you got to give Jews where Jews, are. As much as we've been very critical of him over the season. Today, he's played the team that we wanted to see.
Listen, we're in a final, so that's all we can concentrate on, and we'll deal with the situation. We'll deal with the manager, as time goes on. But we're there. But anyway, Norms, I'm going to jump on the train. Big up to you,
listen, man. Thank you very much, man. Thank you for coming on my match reaction. It's a different one on the phone. So big up to you every time, DJB. Take care.
Yeah, big up, my friend.
Tomorrow, the mingle at 10 o'clock. Looking forward to that, guys.
Yeah. I'll speak to you on the mingle. Speak to you on the mingle.
Take it easy, bro.
Bless you, mate.
Bless up, bro.
Bye. Bye.
Yeah, guys. And so there we have it. A comprehensive review from DJB. Big up to him. We will be doing the mingle 10 o'clock tomorrow night after my show, which is at 6:30, the What's Going On podcast. So come and check me. 6:30, What's Going On podcast, and then 10 o'clock, the DJB and Normski, the mingle. Looking forward to that, and we are going to have an awful lot to talk about. But listen, people, thank you very much. It's been a pleasure. Arsenal are finally through to a final. Come on, you Gunners, man. Take care. Hit the like button, subscribe and share, and I'll see you on the next match reaction. Take care.